Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, my voice is back pretty much. And we are back with the journal that I'm building inside an old ledger cover. I have done some work on a few pages and found a few more, but yeah, we haven't yet put our signatures together. Now, I'm not quite sure how I intend to build this. Normally I do 3 or 4 signatures depending on the width. This is not a very wide spine and I'm not altering the spine, so I'm going to have to cut down my number of pages, and I will probably stick with 3 signatures. So these are the pages that I have selected so far. I may have to add to this or maybe even take away from this. I'm not really sure. I haven't been counting as I've been making. I've just been doing what felt right. So yeah, we're going to stack these and make sure that our signatures fit, see where we're at that point, and then either create some more pages or work on decorating some more of these a little bit more. Okay, well, what I've created so far gives us about 6 pages per signature. I would like to top that up to about 8, probably. We'll pop them into the book cover now and just see how much room we've got left. And then, yeah, we might create a few more pages. So, yeah, look, we've got a little bit of room. We can still fit a few more pages in there. I'm not going to put an enormous amount of ephemera into this journal. I think she's kind of a standalone as she is, to be honest. I will put in some, obviously, but I'll try to keep it to a minimum so we can afford to fit in a few more pages, one of which is going to be this envelope. I like this envelope. It's really grungy. I'm not really going to do too much to it. I am actually going to stick the edges down and cut the top off of it so that it is a top loading pocket for 2 pages. So that is 1 page, and yeah, we'll see what we can find around this desk and make a few more. I have had this roll of washi tape forever and ever, it seems, and it is finally at the end. These are the last 2 stickers that are left on this roll. Well, last 2 bits of tape that are left on this roll. I am going to use them up, and that will be the end of it. And it's goodbye to this roll of washi, finally. I've actually really enjoyed this washi. I thought it might be a bit too bright, but it's quite grungy, and I enjoy the little tickets. So, yeah, it's, I guess I'm sad to see it go, but it's nice to use up something finally. So, I'm just going to chop the top off of this envelope, and there we have 2 pockets for our journal already. These two images, if you're wondering, are the front and back pages out of a book, the fly pages. They were printed with obviously an image, and they actually match when you put them together in the middle. Not that you'll notice that because I'm about to put some washi over it, but and it will be in the spine of the book. But yeah, it's a complete image. It's just split into two. But they were the front and back pages of a decorating book. This is a very old piece of sheet music and it's quite delicate. I think it will stand up to the rigours of being in the book, but I am going to reinforce the spine so that when it gets sewn into the signature, there's just a little bit of something more to hold on to. I'd hate for it to tear out immediately upon being put in there. This is the kind of page that I would put into a journal in the expectation that somebody might tear it out anyway. Just tear it apart and use it throughout the journal or somewhere else, because it is quite decorative and it's quite beautiful. And I'm not sure you want to just write over it, although you could just stick some paper over it and write if you wished. But yeah, it's kind of more of a decorative piece in a journal, like a decorative page, but not a piece of scrapbook paper. Each signature now has 7 pages. I am simply going to glue these coffee dyed papers together. I'm just going to do 3 of them, make 3 more pages, so each signature will have 8, and then we are ready to start putting our signatures together in the order we want them. I will sew them into a signature block and stick it into our journal, and next time you see her, she will probably be a complete journal in that sense. She will have her signature block stuck in and be ready for us to do a little bit more. And that is not going to be a lot, to be honest. I don't want to do too much to this journal. I think that cover stands alone on itself. and a lot of the pages are already sort of quite decorative. So I don't know how much more we'll be doing, but we will definitely be seeing her again. This is where I'm going to end this video, and I hope you guys have enjoyed her. Her pages coming together. She's going to be an interesting journal when she's done. I'm looking forward to it. I love this kind of journal. I love just taking an old book cover and filling it with interesting pages and calling it a day. Yeah, sometimes less is more. Although you never know that to see me fill a journal with ephemera most times. I'll try to control myself this time. Thanks for spending your time with me today, guys. I really do appreciate your company. And I'll see you again next time. Have a great day. Bye.